Coming up to this is the Spanish border now. We've left Portugal. I think we're going to hit some tolls, aren't we?
We are, I think so, yes. Possibly.
Hi, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
So we, as you know, have entered into Spain now, and we were heading for Seville, weren't we?
We was. Now, we have had mixed reviews on the air we picked, because that's sort of, you're limited, aren't you?
Yeah.
But that was you checking that out, wasn't it? And it could be tight for spaces, i.e. you might not get a space.
Well, it didn't go to plan, let's put it that way. So we basically got to the marina. It's a big gate. I know I did read reviews about it, so I knew there was a gate. It was cram-packed. She would find us one space, but it just didn't feel comfortable.
No, I mean, it was worse than a parking area in a normal parking spot. Your vans would have been really tight together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a turning circle as well. It's getting out of there, and other vans getting out and stuff.
Yeah, so it's just
we felt uncomfortable, the pair of us, didn't we? Yeah. And she said, well, find us one spot left. And we said, no, we're going. And
you know what they say, if you're not feeling it, then move on. And, well, that's what we did.
We'll see Seville another time. We'll probably stay on the outskirts and like you said, get a train or bus in or something. Yeah, do it like that.
Yeah.
So we've come a bit further than about an hour away, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we're at a place, I believe it's called Osuna.
I'll put it here anyway.
Yeah, the spelling of it will be on the screen.
Yeah.
We've just got here. We've only just decided to be here. It wasn't our plan, so I don't know much about the place apart from it's got a beautiful town with lots to see, and that we're in a big supermarket car park, which is free.
Yeah.
And there's other motorhomes here, and we're going to do some shopping now.
Yes. Yes. So even though it's the car park, they have got an area for motorhomes, as Jodie said, for free, and apparently you can do your grey waste and Elson and all that sort of stuff at the other side. So we're going to check all that out at some point, and we'll show you.
Yeah, so we'll pick you up again tomorrow when so we're only going shopping now, just chill out for today, and then because it's later on in the afternoon now, and then tomorrow we'll take you around the town and we'll show you the facilities here.
Good morning. We are still in the supermarket car park with the attached type of air. So it was a very peaceful night last night. I'm going to go around now and just show you where the motorhomes park. Some it did get a bit full or a bit busy, so some did park in the main car park. It is a Spanish bank holiday today, so the shop's not open, and it was peaceful last night and peaceful today. The police do a circuit round here every now and again. And I think I caught them on the blink camera about 4 in the morning, so I know they're out there looking after us. Jodie's working at the moment, so she's working from the motorhome. So let's take you outside and check it out, what we've got here. So we've stuck ourselves at the end here, as you can see. So this is the exit. Now if you look at the bays, they are coming forward like a car bay. But it does say on the app, Search for Site app, that people do park across, and when you get here you'll see that anyway, so it's not a problem. There's a bit more space that's opened up now. But yeah, it's good flat level ground, which is perfect. So I'll take you around and I'll show you where the Elson Point and the Grey Waste Point is, but I just wanted to show you the view actually. So even up here, even though it's a supermarket car park, this is the view over to the mountains over there. A few little towns or villages dotted around, and I believe there's the hospital behind us, but we will explore the area a bit more because I think there's some palaces here and some sort of castle, I believe. So we're going to have a look at that. Now the rain stopped because it has been raining for all morning. The rain was quite heavy, so we were just waiting for that to pass. Ideal time while Jodie's working. Just down here then is the entrance point for you to turn in here. And you can see that's the main car park. So it is just off of the main car park, and vans have stopped in there for the night. Didn't seem to have a problem with that. And you've got the supermarket in front of you there. It's a great supermarket actually, and really good prices. Wasn't expensive in there, a lot cheaper than some of the places near the Algarve, because obviously that's a tourist area. Obviously it was cheaper in other places you go. in Portugal. It can get quite cheap in Portugal. Another sort of village down there, or part of the town. But yeah, so you've got this big family cash supermarket here. Ideal actually, because after we've done the exploring today, they are shut today because it's the Spanish bank holiday, but it'll be open again in the morning. So before we leave tomorrow, we'll be able to do all our shopping, stock up. So we've been able to stay here for free. It's not cost a penny. Use the supermarket, go and explore the area, and we're moving on again tomorrow. Which is, it's just ideal really. Things like this, you can't beat it. There we go. So there is the that's your freshwater side, and there's your Elson, and I'll shut that. It does annoy me when people leave it open. It just lets out what's the nicest smell really, and my smell ain't that good. But yeah, so you've got your Elson and water tap there. You've also got this whole blue area here as your grey waste drop. You've got the sign up there. So we did read that other sign yesterday. It is just basically be courteous. It is free, no groups, no noise, be respectful, no camping practices here, you know, awning out and chairs and all that sort of stuff. And if you do, then they will move you on. And it's a 72-hour stop, so you can be here for 3 days, which is ideal really. Not that I would want to do shopping for 3 days, but at least we get to explore the area and do the shopping as well, which I absolutely love it. Even got the park, little play park there, and just behind me it's got the outdoor gym equipment that seems to be quite popular out here, maybe because they mainly get sun. But yeah, back of the van there, and we're stuck there. So you see at the back of the van, just next to the number plate there, that is where my blink cameras are. I just had the back one on, so it just picks up anything coming in the rear, because that's where we can't see, and it's ideal really for that reassurance.
Right, we're ready to go.
Hello. Yes, we're ready to go. So we've shown you outside, and we're now going to go and find out where this palace is, I think.
Oh, I need my shades. I don't know what the weather's doing, because like it's warm but windy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, jacket.
It is warm out there now. So the sun has shown its face. So happy with that. I'm going out in shorts and t-shirt and shades.
Hopefully that's not a wrong move.
We'll
so we're going to follow the Google Maps and find this lovely town, aren't we?
The town, one of the palaces, maybe two. I think it's got two.
Well, we'll show what we find, won't we?
Let's go and explore, shall we?
So it looks like there's a path that takes you up into town right next to the shop. So I just walk up here. Lee's got the Google Maps. So this is the way up from the car park. So that might tell you a bit more.
So just coming away from Seville, still in the Seville district, but you've got loads of points of interest here. Look at that, beautiful. But you've got all your points here, so just outside that stop, it gives you a map of everything you can see in the area. So it's ideal really. We're not going to get around 28 places today, unfortunately. So we have picked somewhere to go, and it could look something similar to that. So you've got these lovely streets up here, a few shops as well, pharmacy close by, so yeah, it's actually ideal, to be fair. Up the end with the air, there is shops up there, you know, clothes shops and homeware stuff and stuff like that, the supermarket. So I think there's a big Mercadona around here somewhere as well. We have found the Church of St. Augustine. Is that how you say that? Augustine, 16th century, founded by the 4th court of... I can't read that.
You start something, it's got the Spanish words in it, and you're like, oh, why did I start this? Founded by the 4th Count of Urena Balbus.
Look at the entrance to that. Just coming up to the main town now, heading for a different palace, and we've bumped into another palace.
Yeah. I think it's called the Palace of Miguel Viena Giordano.
You got it right. Looks like it says here it was an old post office.
In 1765. No, 1765.
1765, yeah. So I'll show you the front of the building actually. That's the palace. We're actually the administration office, and I think where Jodie's standing might actually be the palace. Oh, there's a nice building down there as well.
I think we've reached the main town now, and it's got some like big white arches there going in and out, so I think that's going to be the main marketplace when we go in.
It looks that way. It's getting busy with cars, time of day I think. I'm finishing work.
Well no, it's Labour Day today.
Oh, Labour Day today,
yeah. Let's go up here where it's not as noisy, get out of this tunnel. What have you just found, Lee?
Oh, I don't even know where to start with this place. I mean, just looking at this, look at all the historical buildings there.
And they're all written down at the bottom. So,
But I suppose one good thing is as you're walking around, you're finding them as you go, and that's the part of the adventure, right? So looking over here, we've found this spectacular building on this square. It looks really good actually, and this must be the heart of this place. So let's have a look at this building, see what it is.
I also think some of them places are like museums and things like that as well.
This is definitely the heart of the place. Big fountain.
It's quite big, isn't it? It's quite a giant within this small town, that's for sure.
It's a 16th century church, convent church. You can see there.
It contains a 16th century altarpiece of Cristo del Pardon. I don't know who that is, but
No,
there we go.
this stone. It's like a sandstone.
It is, I think, when I was reading about it, yeah.
So
Sandstone.
obviously, if you keep touching it too much, it may lose a brick.
We've got another beautiful building just in front of us. That's lovely. And then down this street here, I think the theme continues with the sandstone, look, on the way down. All the way down there. So look at them apartments up there, looking over the square. It's quite nice.
But more importantly, look, Domino's Pizza.
Looking up there. And then up here, there's even something better to see. It's a bit of a walk up this hill, but we're going to show you a church at the top of this hill.
Seems to be that way.
And we could see,
That's the way round, I reckon.
don't know, we can see it from the road. So we've just walked up there, and the main square and everything is in that direction. And then you have to walk up here to get to it. We believe, anyway.
Everywhere's full of this stuff, isn't it?
Very nice though. You get steeper, look.
Up and up. It's quite a climb actually, up here. But should be worth it. Looks like we've got quite a few buildings up here.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Museum of Scarred Art, am I right?
Monastery, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is a monastery of the Incarnation Museum of Sacred Art,
Right.
17th century.
It's getting a bit windier up here now.
Yeah.
But they've all got these bell towers on as well. There we go, so there's your monastery. Now flip you around, right opposite, there's another big bell tower. So they like their bell towers around here. So I don't know if they have them ringing all at the same time just to annoy everyone, or
In sync.
in sync, yeah, or, you know, every so many minutes apart. Yeah, it's quite nice up here. So there's this is like a plaza area.
We've even got a restaurant there.
Is that a restaurant? Yeah. Nice. Spin you around. Look, you can see the corner. I don't think it's open today. But even bells on this corner. Big bells over there, bells behind you, and bells on this corner.
This is where you need the drone for this one.
Yeah.
Because it's when you drive up here, and as you drive into the park up,
Yeah.
you can see this on the hill,
Yeah.
and it stands out beautifully, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So that's why drone, which would be nice.
Right, a lot to read, as
Many
always.
years ago, all of the brotherhoods had to carry out their stations of penance at the Nuestra Señora de la... I can't read it.
Yeah.
As such, the square used to receive all of the professions as they climbed to the town's highest point. Some brotherhoods still hold this tradition, meaning that the square still plays an important role during
Sooner?
Yeah, Easter week, and some of the most touching moments take place here. Oh, and
Right.
what I did read,
Yeah.
I know at one year it was around the 15th of May, but they have a big May fair here with parades and everything.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, which is
Yeah.
so hopefully that bit of information puts up for my bad reading. Nice view from here.
Yeah, this is the view from the top of the hill, but you can see down there, it seems to be like a church after a church. I know there's a couple of palaces somewhere. We've seen one, actually. But yeah,
This town actually has its own governance.
right.
Yeah, so it's sort of got, yeah, which is good. It's in the
Oh, it's a
province of
governance
Seville,
that-
but it's got its own sort of
Yeah.
council governance.
Right, that likes to look after motorhomers. So that's good.
Yeah, they do. It was a really good stop last night. Felt really safe. And-
Safe,
and
comfortable.
So like
Yeah.
you said before, and the police have been around a couple of times, you know. So.
Mm. Which I do really,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, it's just this area here, this town, and then nothing in the far distance, each side of it. So it's over there we've just shown you, and in that little plaza area there. And then we get to the top, and look at that. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is also what you can see from the distance as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
actually
beautiful.
got a few visitors here today. Now it is their holiday, so there is
Labor
quite a
Day.
few visitors to this district, town, province, I think it is.
This week we are following people. I'm just hoping that there's not a wedding or something, or some kind of event, and
Are
we're
we
just
gonna-
like following them to it.
Yeah, Gatecrasher wedding.
Well, I don't look dressed up for the wedding. No offence. You can get a better view of the church from here as well, so you get an idea of the size of it. It's a bit windy there, so I'll move a little bit. So you're taking some pictures. When then people are finished, I'll go and let you know a little bit more with my bad reading. Oh, there's a statue up there. While I'm up here, let's take a look at these views. Wow. Do you know, some stunning little places in Portugal and in Spain like this. Beautiful. Right. Let's find out if he's actually learnt anything or if he can pronounce things properly.
Well, this building was founded in 1548, I believe. However, it's the former university.
Oh, because it's a university town, isn't it?
It's a university town.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
There is painted ceiling panels and stuff in there.
So I guess when it's not a holiday like today, there'll probably be times you're able to go in and see everything. Do you reckon?
Possibly, yeah, possibly. I'm not overly sure.
Yeah.
Not overly sure. But they're good to look at
Yeah.
on the outside as well. I bet they're stunning inside.
Oh, it's really nice up here.
Oh, when that wind dies down and you feel that warmth on your chest, that's lovely.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free.
What happened there?
I don't know, hang on, are we locked in?
Locked out, locked in.
Oh,
Probably, yeah.
that ain't good, is it?
Sort that out.
Look at that. It's beautiful. You can still see all over the rooftops. There's just so much to see here. But it's all quite close, so you just keep walking around, you're going to bump into everything. But really good. Shame we can't get in any at the moment.
You have to watch where you're going then, don't you? So you don't bump into everything. Look at that.
This is obviously more modern here. This lower part, it looks like a harder, different type of stone. You can see where it's worn away on the sandstone type stuff, or they've rendered over it.
Ah.
They've all got these bars on the windows, haven't they? It seems like a safe area. I don't know if it's just a cultural thing. It could be. That's how it used to be, so they're keeping with the tradition. But every window has got iron bars.
I think it's kind of, is it something to do with the history of the place, like you said, and keeping
Yeah,
it
could be, you know,
like that?
big doors, massive doors. And then iron bars at the windows.
Yeah, you definitely won't get your motorhome down here, would you?
Definitely not.
But they do drive their cars down these roads.
Yeah, actually it's got a height limit down these roads, and that's 3.1 metres. It does not say nothing about the width though. But I think the height is because some of the balconies stick out, the lampposts, and stuff like that. So that's where the height comes into play, but it will be a bit of a squeeze. But as long as there weren't a car coming the other way, you probably could get down there.
I think I actually did see a sign on the way into like the market area bit, the main market square, or the main square, I don't know if it's a market square, that said no vans apart from essential servicing vans.
Well, it would make sense, really.
Yeah, to the whole sort of area of this.
So definitely park up on the outskirts and then enjoy the walk in, which ain't far at all.
There's a few cafes and bars behind us open.
Yeah.
Bank holiday, I believe. Looks like some of the locals enjoying themselves. But we just come across another lovely building. We're going to have to find out what this place is full of them, isn't it, darling?
It is, loads, yeah.
Let's find out what it is. Oh, lovely, isn't it? I just love the colour of them. They're just like... they're stunning, to be honest.
Really stunning.
So it's a church of Santo Domingo.
It's a temple, is it?
You can read a bit more about it there if you want to. There's lots of nice buildings on this street.
There is. I'm wondering if it's like official buildings of officials, you know. You get nothing like this in Downing Street, though, do you?
There is a sign if you want to
Let's
have a look. Yeah, it looks like the building we've just shown you has some of the cathedral parts within it, I believe.
Nice.
I think that's what it's reading. Looks like the main building of the street.
Does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Look at the top, it's got like stone cannons sticking out the wall.
This one is actually the palace.
No wonder it's got the stone cannons.
Looks like it's now a hotel.
A little glimpse inside. That's reception.
Yeah. Understand now, if that was the palace, why all these houses are very distinct down here.
Yeah.
These buildings. Because this was once a really important street. Sorry we haven't been able to give you the precise history on places, but we weren't preparing to come here, if you remember.
Yeah.
We were heading somewhere else. We were going to Seville and we couldn't get in, so this was a secondary stop. So we just planned to come out and show you it as we experience it. So I've tried to show you the signs the best I can, and I've done a bit of bad reading. So if you want to look at this place in more depth, I'll put a link to this area, so what's to see in here and everything. And if you're ever driving past this way from Portugal, heading towards Malaga way or anything like that, then this might be a place for you, especially with a free park up.
Yeah, it's well worth it. And,
Yeah.
you know, we just stumbled across this and wow, there's so much history here, so much architecture to see, and everywhere you look is beautiful. Feels very safe. It's definitely worth a visit, and you can probably do 2 days here, depending on what you like to go and see. But yeah, it just goes to show when you stumble across somewhere because you're not feeling right about another place or it's too busy or whatever, sometimes that's the best thing that can happen to you.
It's not just that as well, I think, because this is a bank holiday it's Labour Day for the Spanish. I think more things might be open. We're going to go back now to the van because we just realised it's late in the afternoon. I've had something to eat, but Lee hasn't.
No.
So before he starts getting hungry, I'd like to take him back to the van and make him some food. And as we walk past, just thought I would show you once again the church on the hill, what it looks like from the square.
Well, good morning everyone. So it's been a nice couple of days here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been lovely. It is quite busy at times because it's in a local community and they've been very kind to put motorhome stops here really.
Yeah.
And it seems that it's mainly the Spanish that are aware of it. You don't seem to get as many, even though it's on search for sites. I've not seen any other UK vans the whole time we've been here or anything. But it is a lovely stop and it's well worth coming, isn't it? So we've just been shopping.
We have, but it's as easy as that. So it's really good if you do a park up and you can just go shopping, wheel the trolley to the van.
Yep.
It makes life so much easier. Look, even got a full fridge. Look at that. Well stocked up there.
Not just with beer.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all in the boot.
Yeah, we've actually got edible food. Yeah, so
Yeah.
no, but it's been a lovely stop here. And loads to see, you know, building wise, but But yeah, it was very quiet yesterday. Today's a bit busier in the car park.
Yeah, we had to go quite early this morning because I've got to log on for work. So
Yeah.
we're just going to do a couple of things and then we're going to head off, aren't we?
We're heading off to our next location, yes. So on that note, I think we're going to end this one here.
Yes, because I've got to do some work. You've got a little job to do, and then we are heading to the next destination.
We are.
Which is very close to Malaga.
Very close. So on that note, thank you again to all the subscribers and all the support out there. And we will catch you on the next one. Until then, voila.
You just... Till then.
And we will catch you on the next one. Till then, adios.
See ya.